Hi everyone, we're going to simplify each expression with complex numbers. And so we'll get started. We're doing these two problems. So the first one, I'm just going to rewrite. This is 5 divided by 3 plus I. Now, when you worked with radicals, you know that you cannot have a radical in the denominator. Remember, this I is square root of -1. So that's a radical in the denominator. So what we're going to do is multiply it by the complex conjugate to get rid of that radical. So you multiply the denominator by 3 minus I, which is the complex conjugate. You also have to multiply the numerator by 3 minus I. So for the denominator, what we're going to use is this formula here. When you're multiplying the complex number by its conjugate, it's a squared plus b squared. So basically what that means is my a is 3 and my b is 1. Because you can put a 1 in front if you want it. So this is just going to be 3 squared plus 1 squared. And then in the numerator, we're just going to distribute, and you get 15 minus 5i. So this is going to give me 15 minus 5i, and 9 plus 1 is 10. Now let's factor out a 5. Simplify this. I factor out a 5 in the numerator. I'm going to get 3 minus I, which is what we had here, divided by 10. Now this can be reduced. 5 goes into 10 2 times. So this can be simplified as what we see here, or you could also write it as 1/2 times 3 minus I. Now the next problem is just basically multiplying by the conjugate, which is what we did. Let's just do it the long way. 6 minus 4i times 6 plus 4i. So if you multiply this by the FOIL method, you can get 36 plus 24i minus 24i minus 16i squared. All right, so these go away. That's always going to happen with this. So now you have 36 minus 16, and I squared is -1. So just substitute that -1 there. So you can get 36 plus 16, which is going to give you 52. Now what we could have done is just use that formula, and we would have got, if A is 6 and B is 4, you would have just done the same thing. It would just been 6 squared plus 4 squared equals 52. So we want to get used to this formula here. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.